data shows that traditional newsrooms are dying. I used to write for the Tampa Tribune. They no longer exist. There are many platforms that still do exist, but the staff size has shrunk. So these days, to get a reporter to come out to interview someone or to capture a story about what's going on, good, news and all of that, a lot of times that is not happening. What this means is that true news on experiences are not being captured. They just don't have the resource or the reporters available to go out to capture real news. But what is showing up is the latest celebrity's new love interest, because the celebrity can pay and the celebrity is of themselves going to draw a lot of attention. So the resources of traditional news and media publications are being held back for those bigger eyeball type experiences, which is sad. But what this does mean is a huge opportunity for you. Alternative news and alternative media sources have been on the rise. And this is because they are more stepping into the pay to play opportunity, because the old style of, hoping that ad sales will bring in the income has disappeared. Newsrooms, depending on ad sales, have completely disappeared, and that's the reason why traditional news sources are dying. But the pay to play alternative news sources have stepped in to fill the gap, and this is a great opportunity for you. So depending on the style show that you intend to have, there are many ways that you can repurpose your TV channel on any of these OTT platforms. Some of the channels that I have built are a podcast style show on TV. In fact, data shows that podcasts are a very hot trend. Podcasts on YouTube are even hotter than podcasts on traditional streaming sources like iTunes and Spotify. The trends and data shows that YouTube is a higher podcast platform. So TV being a more premium experience in terms of exclusivity. Now, listen, guys, comparing YouTube and TV, we'll do another video. But just think of it this way. If you've ever bought yourself a Michael Kors, a BMW, Gucci, anything, you have already identified that your brand has a premium feel to it. You feel deserving of something nicer, something better. And if you have made a spend like that, you are not necessarily a Walmart consumer. You are trying to say that you deserve and will purchase for yourself nicer things. And that market is absolutely out there. And when your brand appears on television, that is a strong brand signal that you are sending that you are a bit more exclusive. Now, PSI TV has a mirroring channel on YouTube because it makes sense. We do want to reach the widest audience possible, but the placement on TV creates that premium experience. So when you have a television channel, you are going to try and decide what style show you're going to have. Some of you will have a podcast style show on your television channel, but I do have channels that I have built where the content is very different. So I've built a fitness channel for one client. I've done channels for churches. I have created a channel for a person who goes out into their community and captures local events. I have another one where they put local talent, local artists, to give them an opportunity to show up and shine before a brand new audience. They give artists an opportunity, and those artists are not just singing and dancing. Some of them are visual arts as well. So there are, and then there's another one that's in the works. She does a lot of skits, and they're doing that. And then there are animated channels, right? So there are so many different opportunities to create content for TV. And I promise you, if you have a YouTube channel, a Vimeo channel, you've been creating videos for Facebook, you are already on your way and probably already qualified to have a very easy from YouTube to TV channel. And we can do that in 30 days if you already have an existing channel somewhere with video content. So when you are building out your television channel, you do want to identify your avatar or your audience. That's a marketing word for the audience. Once you've identified who you intend to serve, that is going to influence the kind of content you are going to have on your television channel. Now, this is the kind of thing that you will not get from the other providers who are simply build it and, good luck. That is not how we operate over here at PSI TV. If you have your channel built with us, we're definitely going to hold your hand. This is where we have done the separation, because we are going to help you truly build out a brand that matters, not just a TV platform. Okay, so decide on your ideal avatar, on your ideal audience, determine the kind of content that you're going to make, and then you're going to go ahead and get ready to make that content. Now, I also have a video that I have done to set up your studio on a budget. And I just met with one of our clients because she was going to go on tour. She's an author, a book publisher, and she interviews a lot of her published guests. So when she has her client that she's created a book for, that is the primary content for her television channel. But now she's getting ready to tour with some of her published authors. And so I just met with her to help her set up a portable setup within her budget. And I'm going to make a video on that as well. So if you're going to go portable, and a lot of you already have that, guys. We're walking around with our phones, and our phones have amazing cameras these days. So you may not need anything much more than that, to be honest, but you may want to consider tripods and lighting, and, whether you have a mount that you can wear the camera on your person so that your hands are free. There are all different ways that you can do this. When you do get your television channel, especially if you get it through us, we have a live stream app. So wherever you are out and about, you're live streaming direct to TV. I can tell you that that's created a lot of buzz for our brand. So when we show up somewhere on location and we bring a television with us, right? Make sure you have internet access, of course. We bring a Roku TV with us. We have our mics and we set up and we're interviewing people. It creates so much buzz when people get to see themselves on television and they share. They tell everybody, I'm on TV. And it is an amazing thing. I'm not sure that as much buzz would happen for the other platforms, but it absolutely happens for TV. So I am making a strong case for you to have that television channel, and hopefully enough of a case for you to consider building it with us. So join me on the next video.